I started working in a local guitar shop assembling instruments in the early 90s, and shortly after that went to work for an upright bass builder for 2 years, and the next step after that was working for a very respected guitar company for 4 years. And then I bought a house and set up in my 3-car garage, started making my own instruments, and started making pickups shortly after that because I needed pickups for my instruments. And shortly after that, other builders started contacting me about getting pickups, and it just kind of took off from there. One of the main concepts I use when I design pickups is I want to have a big lush coil. And the big single is probably the best place where that can be seen and heard. And it's a large complex coil with large diameter wire, and the angled pole pieces add an extra element of interest to the tone. But that idea has served me well across my whole product line. But the big single is really where it's sort of personified. So to build a big single, we start with grinding the pole pieces on a belt sander, and at the same time we're usually cutting the flat work on a laser machine. Then those parts go to an assembly bench where we assemble the bobbins by pushing the pole pieces through the flat work. Then we tape the magnets off to isolate the pole pieces from the coil. Then we put it on the winding machine and we run our program. Each pickup has a special program that we run for it. Then we attach the leads, and then the pickup goes into a wax bath for a set amount of time, and then we come out of the wax bath, we clean the pickup, and then we put it in covers, and the holes on the covers are also cut with a laser machine. Then we go through a rigorous quality control process to make sure it meets our standards, and then we box them up and send them off to the factory. To me, the potential, the way the basses sound is just offers so much in terms of usability, and you can go from a more traditional character to a more modern character, and there's just you can go all over the place with the sound, with the way the preamp works on that bass in conjunction with the pickups. As a matter of fact, I've had lots of people come up to me here and there at trade shows, and they say, "Hey, I got one of those Ibanez basses, and I'm just blown away by what that bass does for me." And you know, like I said, it's just been an absolute honor and a pleasure to be a part of something that was important to me from the beginning, my beginnings as a player, with my early experiences with Ibanez instruments. So it's quite a pleasure to be a part of this.